person did this because he wanted to take revenge on him. The knight looked at the protagonist with displeasure, who pretended that he was also against this person. Ariel clenched her fists in anger and tensed up as she saw the dragon enter and exit the gate, and the man who opened the gate was as evil as the devil. The knight continued to stare at the protagonist, who thanked the mermaid for allowing him to explore the Pearl of Truth. The protagonist looked up and said that if he found it, he would definitely present it to the mermaid queen. The blue-haired knight looked at the commander in shock and was surprised, because his stealth level was at the level of a grandmaster. The two of them stood on the edge of the roof and looked at the underwater city. The knight stared at the frowning gaze of the gentleman, who suggested that he begin searching for the truth. The protagonist looked intently from under his brows and said that he wanted to collect information, step by step, and dig into it. Sometimes the simplest way is the most effective. Xavier stared at his comrade and said that he was not talking about the gates of hell. The knight looked at Artina, who asked him to remember that they must find it for the count, countess, and everyone else. Lloyd threw the shovel over his shoulder and began to walk. The knight looked at him with disdain through his bangs and realized that his actions always have a reason, so he definitely needed to do it right now. The two of them followed the stairs to the top of the fortress and wanted to find this Pearl of Truth. A huge blue moon illuminated the entire kingdom. At this time, the queen was sitting on her bed, under the curtains fluttering in the wind. She looked like a demon with veins on her face and a bulging eye. Her pink eye was filled with blood and veins because she made her family and brothers shed blood. She bared her teeth in anger. Then she stuck out her hand and it began to transform into something. She sat on the bed and began to study the red aura in demonic form. Alicia, all tensed up, and began to mutate into someone. The skin on her hands began to peel off. She bared her teeth in anger while demonic blood flowed through her veins. She bared her teeth in fury while her veins were sticking out. She immediately plopped down on the bed, holding her mutated hand. She lay on the bed and tried to catch her breath. She looked sadly at her mutated hand with veins on it. She held her trembling and mutated hand and realized that all the poison was